Welcome back to our Wealthy Mindset, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and business. It's your host, Cindy, and today we're getting into something that most business owners love to avoid, but you need to face it. We're talking about tracking your numbers today. And I already know some of you are about to skip past this episode because numbers feel boring or too stressful to deal with. But listen, if you want to make more money, you need to know where your money is actually going. So if you're not tracking your numbers, you're really leaving money on the table. If you're not reviewing your numbers regularly, you have no clue what's actually going on in your business. And if you're just guessing, you're playing yourself. So today we're diving into why tracking your numbers increases how much money you actually make, what key numbers you actually need to track. There's no fluff here. How I've seen my clients completely transform their businesses by knowing their numbers. Because money loves clarity, and once you get clear, everything will shift, trust me. Let's be honest. A lot of women avoid their numbers like they avoid their ex. You don't check your bank account until you absolutely have to. You avoid looking at expenses because you don't want to feel guilty. You feel like knowing your numbers is something big businesses do, but not you. And I get it because I used to feel the same way. Yes, even with the financial background, I struggled with my relationship with money. When I first started my business, I was making money, signing the clients, but had no real idea where my money was actually going. And when I finally sat down and looked at it, it was a complete mess. I was spending way too much on random subscriptions I wasn't even using, signing up for different coaching programs. I had no clue what my actual profit margins were. I was making emotional decisions instead of strategic ones. And here's the thing, if you're scared to look at your numbers, that's exactly why you need to. And it's okay to be scared. Because once you start tracking them, that stress and anxiety, it starts to disappear. The number one thing that separates a struggling entrepreneur from a thriving one, they know their numbers. If you've ever watched Shark Tank or Dragon's Den, you'll know that the entrepreneurs pitching, they need to know their numbers or they're going to get grilled by the sharks or dragons. And here's why tracking your numbers will actually increase how much money you make. You'll stop undercharging when you know how much it actually costs to run your business. You'll stop pricing your services based on what feels right and start pricing based on profitability. You'll see exactly what's working instead of guessing where your clients are coming from or what offers are making you the most money. You'll actually have real financial data to back it up. You'll stop wasting money. When you track your expenses, you'll realize just how much you're actually spending on things that aren't actually growing in your business. You'll feel more in control. No more money anxiety when bills come up. No more surprises at tax time. Just confidence, clarity, and cash flow. Now, let me tell you, the confidence that comes from knowing your numbers is really next level. All right, I know some of you are thinking, okay, Cindy, I get it. But what number should I even be tracking? I feel so overwhelmed and I don't want to overcomplicate this. So here's what you actually need to track every month: your revenue. So, how much money came in this month? Your expenses. Where is your money actually going? Look at your credit card statements. Are you spending money on subscriptions, tools, software, rent, memberships, courses? Like, where is that money actually going? Then I want you to look at your profit. So your profit is your revenue minus your expenses. So how much are you actually keeping? Your taxes, are you setting aside enough each month so you're not panicking later? You need to know your sales conversion rate. How many leads do you need to actually land a client? You should also see which offers are selling the most. So you don't need to overcomplicate it with a spreadsheet and 50 different numbers. You just need clarity. And when you do this monthly, you'll start seeing patterns in your business that will help you make smarter decisions. Now, let me share a few quick client stories of how just tracking their numbers changed everything for them. One client realized she was undercharging massively. When we looked at her numbers, her most popular offer was actually the one making her the least amount of money. We raised her prices and now she's working less and making more. Another client was barely paying herself. She was making money, but it was all going right back into expenses. We set up a system to pay herself, and now she's actually enjoying the business she's worked so hard to build. One of my clients figured out exactly when her slow seasons were. Instead of trusting when her income was going to dip, she planned ahead and built out offers to bring in cash during those slow months. We also built an emergency savings so she had money saved up for operating expenses during that slow period. So when you track your numbers, you stop making emotional money decisions and start making smart strategic moves. If you've never tracked your numbers before, I get it. It might feel overwhelming, but you don't need to overcomplicate this. Here's what you can do today. Open a Google Sheet, grab a notebook, or if you use a bookkeeping software like QuickBooks, look at your revenue, your expenses, profit, and tax savings for the last month. Step 2, look at what's unnecessary. What subscriptions, expenses can you just cut out that's not really helping your business generate more revenue? Step 3, set up a simple system. Block 30 minutes at the end of each month to update your numbers. Step 4, actually look at the data. What is it telling you? Where do you need to make adjustments? And if you're serious about getting your numbers in order and setting your business up for financial success, book a call with me. Let's make sure your business isn't just making money, but you're actually growing well. Ladies, I promise you, tracking your numbers is the key to unlocking more money, more confidence, and more financial freedom. If you really want to hit 6 to 7 figures in your business, tracking your numbers is the key to doing that. So start today, keep it simple, and watch how everything shifts. And remember, money loves clarity. If you found this episode helpful, send it to another friend who needs this reminder. And if you're ready to finally feel in control of your money, book a call with me. And remember, you're worthy of the life that you want. And I'll see you in the next episode.